All right, let's dive into one of the most crucial skills any marketer can have, proving your value. We're going to break down exactly how you can measure and deliver a powerful return on investment for all your marketing work. Now, if you're an apprentice, you'll know this as knowledge requirement K8, and trust me, mastering this is a total game changer. So let's get right into it.
Okay, so let's meet our hero for this story, Jody. She's a level 6 marketing manager apprentice working at a company called IBS Stores. And, she's probably a lot like you. She's smart, she's full of great ideas, and she really wants to show that she can make a real, measurable difference.
So picture this. One day, her manager, Riedel, comes over and says, "Jody, that last campaign felt really good. Lots of buzz, but I need to see the numbers. What was the ROI?" And just like that, everything shifts. It's no longer just about the creative stuff, it's about the cold, hard financial results. And that big question just hangs in the air. Where on earth does she even begin?
Well, luckily for Jody, she has a great mentor named Adam, who's a total whiz with marketing analytics. And his first piece of advice is golden. You've got to start with the fundamentals. You need to really understand what marketing ROI actually is, and maybe, even more importantly, why the business cares about it so much.
So Adam breaks it down. Look, ROI isn't just another marketing buzzword to throw around in meetings. It's the language the rest of the business speaks. It's how you take all your hard work, all that success, and translate it into the one metric every single executive gets: money. It is the ultimate proof of your impact. Full stop. So how do we actually calculate this thing? With this simple formula right here. Now, I know what you're thinking, oh great, math. But before you have flashbacks to algebra class, seriously, this is one of the most powerful storytelling tools you have as a marketer. It turns a bunch of data into a super clear, compelling story of success.
Let's make this real and apply it to Jody's campaign at IBS Stores. Adam helps her track down the numbers. The whole campaign cost £10,000 to run. And by tracking sales that came directly from it, they figured out it brought in an amazing £50,000 in new revenue. Okay, the numbers are in. Let's plug them into that formula.
So you take the $50,000 in revenue, subtract the £10,000 cost, that gives you a profit of £40,000. Then you divide that profit by the original cost, the $10,000, which gives you the number 4. And to turn that into a percentage, you just multiply by 100, and bam, 400%. A single powerful number that tells the whole story.
And this, right here, is where the real magic happens. Saying you got a 400% ROI is great, for sure. But think about walking up to your manager and saying, "For every single pound we spent on this campaign, we made 5 pounds for the company." Now that is a statement that makes people sit up and listen. That's how you build real credibility. So Jody totally gets it now. She knows what ROI is, she knows how to calculate it for that one campaign, but how does she turn this into a real, repeatable skill? Well, Adam gives her a super simple 5-step plan to make that happen. Think of this as Jody's training montage, right? This is how she goes from apprentice to strategist. First, understand the concept. Check. Second, identify the right KPIs, the key performance indicators, like customer acquisition cost, customer lifetime value, stuff like that. Third, collect good, clean data. You can't guess this part. Fourth, calculate the ROI on everything you can. Make it a habit. And finally, and this is the most important one, optimize. Use what you learn to make smarter decisions next time. Okay. So knowing how to do all this is one thing, but for an apprentice like Jody, proving you've actually mastered it is a whole other ballgame. And this is where her apprentice coach, Olivia, comes in. She's got this mantra that she drills into all her learners, and it is so true.
This is where the rubber really meets the road. All of Jody's amazing work, the calculations, the insights, it all needs to be properly documented as evidence in her portfolio. For her, that's on a platform called Aptem. So Olivia gives her a crystal clear checklist of exactly what good evidence looks like to an assessor.
So what are we actually talking about here? It's all about tangible proof. We mean the actual spreadsheets you used for your calculations, screenshots of the dashboards where you tracked your KPIs, the written reports, or the PowerPoint slides where you analyze the campaign's performance. And this last one is so important. Proof that you use this data to make a strategic call, like moving budget around to get better results. That's the gold star stuff. So, Jody's portfolio is starting to look amazing. Now, Olivia helps her get ready for the final boss, the endpoint assessment, or EPA. This is that final hurdle where you have to prove your skills. And it's not just about showing your math. It's about being able to explain and defend your thinking under pressure.
Assessors love these kinds of questions. They want to see if you can think bigger than just the formula, to see if you get that your marketing doesn't happen in a bubble. So they hit you with something like this. How would you even begin to answer that?
Here's the pro move Olivia teaches Jody. Don't run from the complexity, lean into it. A killer answer acknowledges those factors right away. You could say something like, "That's a great question. If there's an economic downturn, for example, consumer spending might drop, and that would naturally affect our revenue. So we'd analyze those market trends alongside our campaign data to add context to our ROI. It shows that while our return was, say, 200%, we achieved it in a really tough environment. See? That shows you're not just a calculator, you're a strategic thinker."
So armed with Adam's step-by-step process and Olivia's coaching on how to prove it, Jody has completely leveled up. She didn't just learn a formula, she's developed a new marketing superpower. She can walk into any room and confidently talk about business value in a way that really truly matters.
And this is the payoff. Remember that first scene? Now Jody walks into Rydell's office, not with some vague feeling that the campaign did well, but with a clear, data-backed report showing a massive 400% return on investment. She's not just checking a box, she is actively proving her value and the value of her entire department to the whole company.
Okay, let's wrap this up with the key takeaways. What do you absolutely need to remember? Number 1, ROI is the language of business. You have to learn to speak it. Number 2, follow those 5 steps to mastery. Understand, identify, collect, calculate, and optimize. 3, document everything. For your portfolio, if it's not written down, it didn't happen. And finally, number 4, be ready to explain the why behind your numbers, not just the what.
And we'll leave you with this final thought to chew on. You now have the complete framework to prove the value of your work. So the only real question left is, what are you going to analyze first? That social media campaign? The last email you sent out? The power to show your impact is literally in your hands now. Go use it.